As part of our ongoing series, School Matters, we caught up with 3 teachers who have won the Grammy Music Educator Award in recent years. This is a very big deal. The Recording Academy every single year recognizes the hard work, passion, and dedication of music teachers all across the country, Gail.
This year's winner is Mickey Smith Jr. He's a band director at Maplewood Middle School in Sulphur, Louisiana. Jeffrey Redding won last year. Now he's starting his first semester as a college professor at the University of Central Florida. You go, Jeffrey. And Melissa Salguero is the 2018 winner. She's a music teacher at Public School 48, PS 48. That's here in the Bronx, New York. They told us about their hopes and their concerns for this school year. Now, we should note that some of the footage that you'll see was shot before the pandemic, so it's okay.
I can't hear you!
Music is one of the things that touches everybody. Everybody has a favorite song that when they hear, they automatically get put into another time and place. Talking to my students and asking them for feedback, I get so emotional talking about them because they tell me how important music is.
Ready? And. Nice.
You know, my biggest concern for my students is the lack of normalcy. Every kid wants to know that they have a safe place they can come to. And what this new normal has done, it's just kind of pulled the rug from up under all of us.
I'm not a stranger to the dark. Hide away.
One of the things that I worry about is it going to be safe for not only myself, but also the students?
So if we can provide them that sense of normalcy, that ability to cope that music brings, I think that goes a long way in the healing process.
I'm going to be in contact with over 600 students a week.
You got to push more air in the instrument.
I want to make sure that I'm not passing on a virus unintentionally.
At the end of the day, you still have to connect with someone.
Crescendo together. Take it.
So I'm going to find a way to inspire you through the mess. Now I'm going to teach you love, passion, purpose, intention. We'll be Zoom, we'll be face-to-face, whatever we need to be. I mean, we will be that.
You say it with me. You know, for the first time ever, we're all first-year teachers. I think anybody you talk to, whether they have 1 year of experience or 42 years, no one's ever had to teach like this before. But I don't think that changes the passion and the heart people have.
I'm thinking back when I was in the classroom.
Have you ever seen an instrument with a carrot before?
And I would bring in a drill and have the carrot there. I can still do those things on Zoom, but it's really important that teachers are still trying to find those lessons that really connect with their students.
Make sure when you're practicing at home, now engagement is paramount. And if you don't have engagement, then they can literally click the button and tune off, or maybe they don't even come at all. So I think that as educators, my challenge right now is, how do I make it appealing to them?
The more water you put, the lower the note. I'm making TikTok videos. I'm making all these sorts of social media posts to keep them engaged over the summertime.
We put together a Zoom concert.
What happens when a woman takes power?
My students got together. We got together on Zoom. We recorded our song. We did our whole concert on Zoom.
I did this Shakespeare production.
If they should have any allegiance in them,
where we recorded the kids singing. We did like a virtual choir thing. And I feel like those kids, even though they weren't in the same room together, even though they never sang a note at the same time, it's brought us closer even though we're further away.
My mother raised 4 boys by herself. And when she didn't have, she found a way to get. And then when we had little, she found a way to make it much. What does COVID teach us? Take what little we have and make it much.
Our sounds don't all have to be the same, but they all can work together. So when I teach my students, I don't see students, I see a symphony.
Just know that we're all in this together. We're all trying to figure this out.
Bravo.
But at the end of the day, teach, serve, whatever you do, just give, just be the best version of yourself, and it will be enough.
Well,
Wow.
Such a sweet and important story there. Wow. You know, my little daughter, rising third grader, missed music camp this summer, and that reminds me how important those camps are and music teachers are. And also, Gail, I know you noticed this as well, how sweet kids' voices are.
Yes,
Those little
I know.
elementary school kids.
That always takes my heart and just grabs it just a little bit when I hear a little child's voice. But listen, Mickey, Jeffrey, Melissa, you see why they all won the awards that
Yes,
they did.
indeed.
All of them.
Yep.
Take what little you have and make it much. We're all trying to figure out what the new normal is.
I like what Mickey Smith Jr. said. He said, we're all first-year teachers now.
Yeah.
Everybody's learning all over again. But and I admire so much what they're doing, but boy, it's hard to look at those classes the way they were, because I have such nostalgia for that now.
You could just see from the beginning of the piece to how it ended, how it started one way and then ended another. We're pre-COVID, and then clearly we're in COVID. Nicely done.